So just like the kneeling groin stretches, I think sometimes we get too much into our standing groin stretches in this position, which isn't really functional. Hopefully you're never making a save from this position. So I'm going to bring you up into a bit more of a standing position. But then again, get that rotation. So I'm reaching around with my hand, rotating with my shoulders. I'm not forcing the movement. I'm just trying to get that mobility with different angles. Our groins kind of integrate with our oblique abdominal muscles. So if I'm tight in here and I go to make a rotation, I can end up pulling my groin. So just work your way down, nice and comfortable. You can still certainly do this stretch from a standing position, and just make sure that you're also adding in the rotations and the more upright version. Those are your standing groin stretch variations. Stay tall in your torso, don't slouch over. And then you're going to just pull your knees or your feet apart, just like that. Stay nice and tall. And even look and notice, is there a difference side to side? Is one hip tighter than the other? You need to do some extra repetitions. But we're stretching you into internal rotation, so you can see how that will help with your butterfly position, getting your pads in a nice straight line along the crease. The other tool that maybe some of you have seen before is just the foam roll. You can get them in longer lengths, often they're white styrofoam. These are ones that I ordered from performbetter.com, and I really like them because they don't compress down over time. I use these in the gym, I use them every day. I have football players and hockey players using them, and they seem to stand up really well. So these are the ones I like. But we're going to do different areas here. So I'm going to foam roll my IT band. So my bottom leg is straight, my top foot comes in front, and it takes some of the pressure off, because again, this can be quite uncomfortable. I'm going from just above my knee to just below my hip. There's a bony prominence right about here on your hip, and you don't want to be rolling back and forth over that, because it's going to be quite uncomfortable. And I want to get the back border of my IT band. I want to get the middle portion into the front. All around. I would do the other side as well. I can also get my glutes with the foam roll. So I'll put the foam roll this way. I'll sit on it, cross my same foot up and over, and then roll. This feels actually pretty nice after doing the lacrosse ball. Make sure again you get all areas moving around. Then we can also get our groins. So set again the foam roller perpendicular to my leg, and then I roll. And I usually go with a bent knee, and then I'll also go with a bit of a straight knee. You can get your quadriceps. And work right up to your hip flexors. So just in the front of your hip. And one of the final areas that I really like to get is the lats, and often we miss that. So if I come here, lying on my side, bringing this arm overhead, my bottom arm overhead, and I'm kind of rolling along the back border of my armpit and just underneath my armpit.